Good morning. I think it's still morning. No, it's not. It's gone 12. It's afternoon. Good afternoon. I have just arrived at Cadogan Hall. Just about to go in. I think I still have about half an hour before I have to get there, so I'm gonna dump my stuff and grab a coffee. Yay! I actually just bumped into Robin. He's taken my stuff in for me, like an absolute dream. And I am going to get some food because all I've had this morning is a coffee, which just ain't enough. I'm also gonna grab some food for a bit later, I think. The annoying thing about Cadogan Hall is that it's in a very, very posh area, so there aren't any of your common sandwich shops around, but there is about an 8-minute walk away, very precise, 8 minutes, so I'm gonna go do that now. I'm in the girls' dressing room, which was the dressing room we had for Railway Children and my dressing room for my concerts the other month, so very familiar with this room, but this time it has the addition of banana loaf that I think Rob's mum has made for us, thank you very much, and cookies that I baked for everyone and ice last night. And then also, Rob, bless him, has set out cards for all of the girls, including me, and it's very, very Disney-fied. Thank you so much for being part of our world. We can feel the love tonight. And then he's also had these badges. How cute are they? I absolutely love that. Makes a nice addition to my patchy denim jacket. Thank you, Rob. Break now. I'm just eating my Pret lunch. But when I was on my way in, I was given this lovely scrapbook by a girl that I've met quite a few times at Stage Door called Jodie, and I haven't really had a look at it yet. Oh, it's made up of messages of loads of people I've met. That's so nice. Whoa, that's so cool. I love that. The actual photo of this is going to be my new author photo in my books. Oh my god, Alex! Oh, this little boy is the best. This is Alex Martin. It was his wish to come and meet me backstage when I was in Les Mis, and since then he's come and seen everything I've done, and I just adore him. He's the sweetest boy. Thank you so much, Jodie, for putting this together, and thank you to everyone who was part of it. I'm gonna have a proper read of it when I get home. Thank you. You guys are so talentless and ugly.
Hey, Carrie. You just sang a song and it was beautiful. Bye!
I have my lyrics written on my wrist for Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
I think it should be a tattoo.
Yeah, time-twisting rhyme heart. It's got a ring to it.
You actually sit with my dress really nicely.
That's what I thought. It's a combination.
Basically, there's no roof. When do we go on?
No?
This music's making me nervous.
I know.
No, it's fine. Are you keeping it?
But she's running.
Put this down. When do we go, Rob? In a minute, literally.
So you go yes, yes, say yes, go.
Now.
Oh my god.
Nailed it. We started that.
I'm now home from the concerts, and I am not good on high heels. My legs from like waist down, I don't know why I showed you that because I could have just said waist down. My legs from the waist down are killing me, so I've got a bath on the go. Sleep, lavender and chamomile. Oh god, getting old. But what a great night that was. That was basically a bunch of lovely human beings who were all friends getting together to sing some amazing songs from some really great animated movies. That sounds like my ideal night. My parents came to watch, which is why I didn't really film anything on the way home because I got the train home with them. I'm trying to think about what this next week entails for me and how interesting it's gonna be. I'm on like a health kick for this next, well, for the next like few months really, because I start rehearsals for Heathers a week tomorrow, and I just want to make sure that my stamina's as good as it can be to do Veronica's track 8 shows a week, because obviously being on holiday and just eating the world essentially hasn't really done me any good. So this week I really want to make a point of eating really healthily, drinking lots more water than I usually do, because I just forget. I forget to drink water. I've cut out Diet Coke and Coke Zero, like all Coca-Cola products, all fizzy drinks. I'm exclusively drinking sparkling water, normal water and squash. Cutting back on the cake. I just need to be healthier than I have been, because I've been really quite terrible. It's touring. I blame touring. I mean, I also blame me, but I blame touring. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bath and watch QI, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm excited about bed tonight. I'm tired. I'm excited about bed. See you when I see you.
Beauty and the Beast. Auntie Carrie, look.
Good morning. I'm in like actual clothes now because I'm waiting for a parcel from Apricot, but because it's been bank holiday, it's probably not going to arrive until later on today, tomorrow, Thursday, I don't know. Bank holiday mail sucks. I have a confession to make. I don't really drink that much tea anymore. I know, I drink all the coffee. Ever since I got this little bad boy from Nespresso. I'm not sponsored. Not sponsored. Ever since I got it from Nespresso, I just want to make use of having it in my kitchen, and it steams the milk. That's like the big thing about this machine. It steams the milk, so it's like having a latte from a coffee shop, but it costs you like 20p for one of these little Nespresso capsule things. It saves me a lot of money in coffee, buying it at coffee shops, so that's nice. I'm about to have an interview with Happy Full magazine. I'm just waiting for them to call. As soon as I open the windows to this flat, there's like a million flies flying around. It's so annoying. Go away! Here we go. Hello? Hi Gemma, I'm good, thank you. Oh, lovely, thank you. Went over to my brother's house. I walked 3 miles to my brother's house, which I've never done before. It was lovely in that weather. This is so funny. Someone thinks that I am Carrie Fletcher, as in C-A-R-I Fletcher, off of X Factor, I think, in America. So I started reading it and I was like, this is bizarre. I've never written a song called War Paint. So I'm really sorry, Danielle O'Neill from Edinburgh. I am not the Carrie Fletcher you are after. Yeah. Sorry about that. really exciting email. First of all, for those of you that don't know, I have been cast in Heathers, which is going to be at the Other Palace from June the 9th to August the 4th this summer. I'll be playing Veronica Sawyer, which is like one of my dream roles. Hugely exciting, and I cannot wait to start on Monday. But my point is, we start on Monday and I've just been sent the script and the score. When I was auditioning for Veronica, I was given 13 pages worth of dialogue to self-tape, and then had to do Dead Girl Walking, 17, and Fight For Me. I had to record those 3 songs and then send them off as well. But this is the first time I'm gonna see the whole score and the whole script, and I'm just so excited to look through it all and start practicing and start learning. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna shut this window. But something I really wanna just sit down and talk about is this idea of focusing on your own road. It's so easy to look at someone else's Instagram feed or their Twitter or their Facebook or just social media overall in general and compare yourself to them and think, they've been given that opportunity, why wasn't I given that opportunity? Is it because I'm not good enough? Or you see that they're smiling in every photo and you're like, why aren't I that happy? Or you hear them sing or see them play piano or see them act and you're like, oh, I wish I was that talented. I'm never gonna be that talented. I could never be as good as them. Envy is such a natural feeling. It's instinct. You see someone with something that you haven't got that you want, you just go, oh, I wish I had that. You can't help it. What you can help is how you react after you've felt that envy. In my very humble opinion, I have 2 options when I feel envy like that. One, I can go down the route of wishing bad things on them. I hope their voice goes on their opening night. I hope they fall down the stairs in the first week of their run. I hope they get terrible reviews. I could so easily turn into a green-eyed monster and start to claw away at someone and try and tear them down. Or the second option is to use their success as inspiration for your own. You can look at them and see all of these amazing opportunities that they've achieved and use that to light a fire under your own arse so you go on to achieve amazing things. Tearing someone down, whether that's in your own head or actively, it achieves nothing. It achieves nothing but bad things. You're putting out negativity into the world that doesn't need to exist. It achieves nothing. Nothing. It achieves nothing. But if you pick the second option, the only way you have to go is up. And if you're not going up, you're just going to stay in the same place, so you're not losing anything. So it comes back to this idea of focusing on your own road. It doesn't matter how much you look at someone else's road. You can't get on their road. That's their road. This is your road. So if you're driving along and you're constantly looking at someone else's road, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to crash. You're allowed to glance over the road and see what someone else is doing. That's just natural. But you've always got to come back to your own road and focus on what you're doing and how you can get further down this path. Focus on your own road, because that's the only one that should matter to you. Because that's the one you're travelling down, and how far you travel down that road is entirely up to you. So as of Monday, working hours resume. I'm in rehearsals from 10 o'clock till around 6 o'clock in the evening, I imagine. So I have this weekend to go and view a few houses, because I'm currently house hunting to find a bigger place to live in, because this flat is the smallest flat on the planet, and to just sort out the things that I want to get sorted personally before I jump straight into a new job. And one of those things is my big box of letters. I talked about these letters a little bit in the last video, and I told you what goes into my replies when I'm replying to people who have sent me fan mail. That's the easiest way to describe it, although I hate calling it that. But I am currently still replying to letters from 2013, from when I first started in Les Mis. So I am so sorry to anyone who's still waiting for a reply from me, that it's taken me 5 years to reply. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have no excuses. I can only apologize. Every time I do a new show, or I come back from tour, or I come back from a signing, I really messily just dump all of the letters into the big box, and so I'm just giving it a sort through, and any letter that has a stamped and addressed envelope within it is going to go into this bag. It's the only way I can get it in the screen. This bag. The box that all the letters are currently in actually belongs in a like chest of drawers in my bedroom, and so if I can get all of the letters from here into here and order them nicely, it means I can put this box back where it belongs, and I've got more storage space for all of the stuff in my bedroom. So that is this afternoon's job. Doesn't sound like much, but it's gonna make a difference to my life. It is the evening, well, the night, it's quite late now actually. It's the night before I embark on my Heather's journey. Today I went out and had to buy a folder for my script, but it's funny because I'm playing a 17-year-old in Heather's, and I literally felt like I was doing a back to school stationery shop. So I took full advantage. I bought myself a new pencil case. For those of you that know me, I love Diet Coke and Coke Zero. I'm not sponsored, but saying that, I have cut back on my Coke Zeros. I haven't had a Coke Zero, or I haven't had a Coca-Cola product or a fizzy drink in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. So I have fully embraced this back to school attitude, and I spent half an hour today rooting through my drawers and looking for all of the stickers I possibly had, and just absolutely covered my folder in stickers. So that is my script out on the table for tomorrow morning. There's my bag packed right there with my diary in the front of it. My notebook's in there, my headphones are in there. My pencil case is in there. I think I've got everything ready for tomorrow. I love these cozy lights so much. Why do I look green? I'm nervous. Oh, I am nervous about tomorrow, but I'm also really excited. It literally feels like first day of school nerves. But we got a really lovely email from the director today, just to say greetings and salutations to the students and faculty of Westerberg High. And apparently tomorrow we're watching the movie of Heather's. And I feel like it's one of those days when you go into a classroom at school and you're like, oh, I wonder what the lesson's gonna be today. I hope it's like nothing too daunting. And then your teacher's like, today class, we're watching a video. And you're like, amazing! That's how it feels. It feels like everyone's first day nerves have sort of been put at ease, because it's not gonna be one of those days where, you know, they make you play like awful games or make you go around in a circle and say 3 facts about yourself. But yeah, I think the whole creative team are really, really super cool. And something that I loved that Andy Fickman, the director, said in his email to us was that he doesn't want us to be carbon copies of the cast that's come before us. He wants us to like workshop these characters and figure out who they are and how they fit with us. And that sort of goes back to something that John Caird said to me a couple of years ago. He's one of like the original creatives from Les Mis, and he said to us as a cast, he said, the characters have to find you as much as you have to find the characters. And I just thought that was a very like poetic and poignant way of saying that. And I think it was a very poignant thing for me to hear as an actress, that you don't have to be a carbon copy of everyone who's come before you. You are allowed, within reason, to mould the character somewhat to who you are as much as you have to mould to the characters. And so that's what these next 4 weeks are going to be about with me and Veronica Sawyer. Ooh, I've got butterflies in my stomach. Here we go. Oh.